Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ron, welcome to my channel. So this video is actually a response to Jeff, a gentleman. He lives in Upper Michigan, and I'll try and do a collaboration with him if I can figure out how to do that. I think I can do that. In any case, so Jeff recently put out a video asking if anyone has ever experienced issues with the transmission disconnecting in the Kioti RX7320, and I have. It actually really made me nervous for a while there. So, and I took it into Swiderski's, is the dealer that I worked with for this machine. And so I'll try and replicate what Jeff is talking about for you all in case you haven't seen his video. But if you'd like to take a moment outdoors in the UP, I'll link it, up here somewhere, and it'll be in the description as well. So, but okay, if I can get this to work. So you'll notice that to our left here is a neutral. So if I throw the shifter in reverse, it should go in the reverse if I shift it in the forward, except in case you haven't noticed, now everything's gone. So I'll just throw it in the transmission in. I've moved my stick and see, nothing happens. And this puzzled me to no end, okay? Because it had me very scared. So, but the deal is, this, in order for the transmission to, it's like, I don't know if you'd call it a safety check or how you describe it, but it has a voltage check, and it has to meet a certain voltage level, or else the transmission will do exactly what you see. It will not connect to the tractor. The transmission's gone as far as the tractor's concerned right now. It is not there. So here's what I learned. So notice I'm idling right now, literally at idle. So let's raise the RPMs, and look at that. It's back. And now if I shift it again, see, it's gone again. Now why is it doing that? Because at idle and with everything going on, I have the heater on full blast, the radio's on, I've got my two lights, which admittedly they're Baja Designs LEDs. I think all four of them, I think they put out like 16 watts each, which blows my mind that isn't enough to reduce this issue significantly, because the factory junk, the factory work lights are like 45 watts each, and they're useless. So drop them as soon as you can. But that's another video. So in any case, so when you're running all this stuff, it draws enough voltage that the tractor's alternator at idle is not actually capable of sustaining a high enough voltage to tell the transmission, yes, it's okay, you can work now. So if I were to start shutting things off, now we've got transmission again. So, and I'll just show you. See? If I turn the lights back on, transmission's gone. We'll try and go forward. Nothing. Backward. Nothing. So, yeah, that's that is what the deal is there. And you would think that they would mention it somewhere in the the owner's manual, because I looked long and hard for an answer to this before I went down, before I took this machine back down to Swiderski, because I was pulling my hair out, because it's like, am I doing something wrong? I went through and I was neutraling out everything, and it would do it mostly at night. I couldn't figure out why. Well, it's because I've got all the lighting on and stuff like that. So, and in the winter time, like I say, I actually, when I brought it down there, I wasn't sure I'd be able to replicate it, because I wasn't having as much problems with that happening. And the reason why is because I have a habit where in the winter time, I dropped it off, I think in November. It was getting colder out. I have a habit where I'll start this tractor, I'll let it idle up and kind of get the oil flowing, and then boom, I'll run the RPMs up so that it theoretically gets things moving a little quicker. So, and as you can see, bumping it up to 1500 RPM a lot of times is enough to bring the transmission back to life. Not always. So it scares me sometimes, because I've had it drop out at 1800 RPM. Why, I don't know. But which is scary when you're using a blower. So I'm not a fan of that. Probably one of my most annoying concerns with this model tractor is that specific problem. So, and I had just assumed it was just me, because I've never read of anyone else having the issue. So Jeff is the first person that I've heard that has mentioned that he has also had it. So I was very glad when he did, because I thought that it was just a unique thing to my tractor. So, and it turns out it's not. So, what else? As far as other ways to fix it, I'm not sure. I have thought about going through, I've already changed my parking lights to LED. So the work lights are LED. I've thought about changing out all the rest of the lights to LED, just to reduce the draw on, the electrical system. But I have yet to do it. So we'll see. Maybe someday I'll do it. But I haven't been brave enough, because I'm just not sure. I popped the hood on this unit, and I'm not quite sure how the LED lights, if they'll just pop right in, or if I got to get a specific LED bulb for the headlights. So, but in any case, and if you have any information you'd like to share about changing out, like the headlight bulbs and stuff like that, feel free to hit me up in the comments section. Let me know what you did, what bulbs you used, and I would appreciate that very much. It's always nice to get a little bit more info from folks. So, at any rate, hey, Jeff, I feel your pain. I appreciate you posting that video, sir, and yeah, so you're not alone. So anyway, folks, that's it for this video. If you liked it, if you found it helpful, I hope you'll hit the thumbs up. For more content with me operating this machine, please subscribe. And if you want to see a video of this thing in action pushing some snow, click here. All right, I'll talk to you over there.